So man, what's going on, everybody? Welcome back to another episode of Hot Roots TV family. It is I, MOE713, man, and we're back with another episode. A new video today, guys. Y'all seen by the title, man. It's not we're gonna do a little bit of update again. More updates about the Epstein case, man. And but before that, man, I just want to thank everybody that has been joining my Patreon, man. My Patreon members. You guys are the ones that are the heartbeat of the channel. You guys are the ones that are still making me able to even have a YouTube right now. Once again, thank you everybody that's been joining the Patreon. You guys are awesome, man. But anyway, let's get to today's episode. All right. First of all, I don't know if y'all see my previous video. I'll talk about Ghislaine Maxwell, right? Ghislaine Maxwell, she finally admitted that she had a husband. I mean, ever since she got arrested, she didn't want to admit she had a husband or something like that. It's just kind of sketchy because they wouldn't release who the husband was. And they kind of kept it a secret, and it was very sketchy. And I always wondered why. Don't they have court documents or something like that to find out who the husband was? But they kept it real secretive, but I'll find out why. Now, I'm only going to repeat this because some of y'all probably haven't watched my previous video. I just want to do a recap. So we found out that Ghislaine Maxwell's husband is actually, his name is Scott Borgerson. He's a CEO. He started up a company that tracked a bunch of shipping data with cargo containers. All right. So with this information, it just seemed very, very sketchy, man. Here goes Ghislaine Maxwell. All right. And she's in charge of this whole pedo ring that's going on. And now her husband is out here being in charge of all the shipping cargo containers distributed throughout the world. This is beyond me, man. But of course, the pieces fell in together, man. Not only would they be able to traffic kids and smuggle kids, now they would also be able to smuggle the juicy chrome, because all the celeb parties that they would have at Epstein Island, and they'll have a bunch of pizza parties over there. You know what I mean? It's very convenient that this guy, the husband of Ghislaine Maxwell, that's manipulating the shipping data, and she also has her license and having submarines. What a coincidence. It just makes sense, right? She could just submarine in the middle of the ocean, the Atlantic or wherever they're going from, and pour all the, smuggle all the adrenochrome, whatever they wanted to ship or anything they wanted in the middle. And then, she would submarine down with a bunch of kids or with a bunch of this UC chrome, go back to the island undetected. They've been doing this for years, guys. It just makes perfect sense. Now, if y'all think I'm tripping, go do your research, man. Go do your research. Go search up Scott Bergerson and see what he's about. But anyway, let's read this new letter, all right? Because she's begging to get released right now. She's digging herself in a deeper hole. But let's read a little bit. Ghislaine Maxwell wanted to divorce husband to protect him, lawyers say. Maxwell's lawyers have asked for her release on a $28.5 million bail package. No, they have a bundle. And pointed out that her marriage as a reason she wouldn't flee, saying she wouldn't run away because she's married to another child trafficker, bro. What the it boggles my mind they haven't investigated this dude, Scott Borgerson, or whatever the fuck his name is. The British socialite Ghislaine Maxwell's latest argument for her bail in her sex trafficking case claimed that she and her husband had discussed a divorce of convenience to protect him. Kind of like a marriage of convenience as well. All right, it's convenience. They're just business buddies. From the terrible consequences of being associated with her, according to a Manhattan federal court papers filed on Wednesday. All right, I kind of read that wrong, but y'all get the point. Maxwell has been jailed since her second July arrest for allegedly involving in the disgraced financier Jeffrey Epstein's sex trafficking of minor girls. Maxwell had been a close confidant of Epstein as he cultivated a circle of powerful friends and associates across the world. Now, I wonder why they haven't been arrested yet. Maxwell's spouse, the businessman Scott Borgerson, has come up repeatedly in pretrial discussions with both defense attorneys and prosecutors using the marriage to discuss her character. On the 14th of December, Maxwell's lawyers asked Judge Allison Nathan to release her on a $28.5 million bail package with home confinement enforced by electronic monitoring. And that request, Maxwell's lawyers pointed out that her marriage as a reason she wouldn't flee if she was released. Bunch of bullshit. Not only did she use them for smuggling kids and adrenochrome through containers, now she wants her to use them as a way to get released from all these disgusting, heinous crimes. Not only on top of that, this guy, Scott Borgerson, is using the same money that he became rich trafficking to bail out another her sex trafficking case. It's just dirty money on top of dirty money, man. And I wonder why this guy has not been investigated yet. It's a big mystery. But anyway, let's move on from this topic real quick. Let's move on to what just barely happened right now. In the recent few days, someone else just got arrested. His name was John Luck Brunel, which was buddies with Epstein and Prince Andrew. And by the way, Prince Andrew and this dude, John Luck Brunel, which is a model casting agent, they shared a sex slave. They shared a sex slave. Now this dude is disgusting, man. He's been a pedo for decades, man. Decades. There's people coming out the woodworks. I mean, really, really young girls, 12-year-olds, maybe even younger than that. And it's just disturbing. Well, this dude just got arrested in Paris, man. In Paris, Paris police, I believe, if I'm not mistaken. But let's read the article. Let's see what they're talking about with this dude. Model agent accused of sharing sex slave with Prince Andrew, charged with rape of minors. This dude right here. John Luc Brunel, 74, was arrested at an airport in Paris on Wednesday night and is suspected of having part of the global underage sex ring organized by the dead billionaire Jeffrey Epstein. My bad. I didn't put the article, but y'all see right here. Model agent accused of sharing sex slave with Prince Andrew, charged with rape minors. Yeah, all right. I said that already. All right. Prosecutors in Paris confirmed that John Luc Brunel, 74, was indicted late Friday night after 2 days of interviews by specialist police from an anti-pedophilia unit. Oh yeah. He was arrested at the city's Charles de Gaulle airport on Wednesday while trying to board a plane to Dakar, Senegal. I think is that Africa? Telling detectives, "I'm going on holiday." Yeah, he's running away. Brunel is suspected of having part of a global underage sex ring organized by the late American multi-billionaire Jeffrey Epstein, who committed suicide last year. He's probably still alive. We don't know what the fuck happened. While awaiting trial for numerous sex crimes, which he had a bunch of information with. I mean, it's just ridiculous, bro. The more I read this shit, this is just disturbing. Others said to have been involved in the ring include Epstein's ex-girlfriend, British socialite Ghislaine Maxwell, 58, who is currently remanded in the USA after being charged with sex trafficking of underage girls and the enticement of minors. Now, here goes this dude right here, being so playful. Oh, so playful with Ghislaine Maxwell. I mean, yeah. Prince Andrew, 60, a regular visitor to Epstein's $8 million mansion flat in Paris, where many of the worst crimes against the girls are said to have taken place. With Prince Andrew, bro. A French judicial inquiry into Brunel's conduct was opened last August when prosecutors heard the allegations of Brunel and the Queen's second son shared a sex slave. All these motherfuckers are running a train, man, on young underage girls. Yeah, I'm talking about Prince Andrew, bro. Both Prince Andrew and Brunel vehemently denied these claims, with Prince Andrew considered a key witness who both the American and the French want to interview in person. So they want to interview. Why they show this face, bro? Come on. Look at the Prince Andrew, bro. He's shaking this damn pedal, bro. Referring to Brunel, a French prosecuting source said on Saturday the suspect has been placed under examination of rape of minors and for sexual harassment. The source used to the term "mise en examen," which is French equivalent to the defendant being formally charged prior to a trial. The rape of a minor is punishable by 15 years in prison in France. That's it? 15 years? What about the death penalty, bro? Harassment comes with 3-year prison sentence. I mean, this is just a slap in the wrist to what these motherfuckers were doing for decades. Brunel, who denies any wrongful doing, is likely to be held in custody until criminal trial the new year, according to the source. I mean, these guys are just keep getting away with this shit, bro. I mean, just let's get a little bit of recap, guys. This dude, John Luc Brunel, which is a model, he was a model recruit in Paris. From a model agency. That means he has so much power with these young girls. I don't know the laws in Paris, but obviously they're messed up if he's only gonna get 15 years for raping, you know what I'm saying, underage girls, little kids, for raping kids. 15 years, that's the maximum. What bullshit is that? I mean, guys, there's so much proof out here that these a lot of lawyers are linked to this. A lot of Hollywood producers, a lot of Hollywood celebrities, a lot of people are linked to Ghislaine Maxwell and Epstein and the island, and it's just insane. Let me remind you guys, these people that being charged for these crimes, they're not really being charged for what heinous crimes they actually committed. All right, they're on some weird dark ritual type of shit, bro. I'm talking about bloodlettings and, you know, drinking, you know, this juicy chrome, that's what I'm gonna call it. Very disgusting rituals they're doing with little kids, man. And they're trafficking this stuff and selling it through Ghislaine Maxwell and her husband, now, you know, her CEO husband, that manipulates all the shipping data through cargo containers. And what a coincidence that Ghislaine Maxwell has submarines, and she's licensed in submarines, and they own a bunch of submarines, and they could just go in the middle of the ocean and do this transaction or do what they got to do and not even stop nowhere, you know. And she could come back with all the stuff. And I mean, they just had a whole operation, though. The operation goes real deep, man. It's just disturbing, guys. I mean, the hairs in the back of my neck just stand up, just thinking about the disgusting shit these motherfuckers are doing, and that they're probably gonna get away with, man. But all I could do is just keep spreading the news and just keep bringing awareness, because it seems like everybody's forgetting about these cases and nobody's talking about it anymore. It seems like they're pushing it in the back burner. They have this whole COVID and all this propaganda in the media right now. They're trying to forget about this case because it involves a lot of powerful people, man. Yeah, so this is all I'm going to say for right now, guys. Leave your comments down below. Let me know what y'all think. Let me know if I'm tripping. Bring your own hypothesis. I don't want to force this on anybody. I just want you to do your own research. It's your responsibility to do your own research at the end of the day. I'm not trying to be conspiracy theory or nothing, but it's just there. But anyway, thank you for watching. It is I, Movie for the 713. I'm going to see you on the next one. Bam.